Well, I'm getting ready to take a nap because I'm going to see a guy about a job at 3, and I am still sick, so I'm not walking down to the library. I realize my last few videos have been repetitive about that thing with my dad, and it's just because I know he watches my videos, and I know he's going to die soon, and I like having resolution. But, like always, I'm not going to get resolution. Didn't get the resolution with Lucy or the French girl or my Aunt Vicky or anyone ever, even though it's all I want, so I'm gonna let it go. But I've just been thinking about my journey, and Dystronia made me think of how it all started. First, the revelation that I'm God, and then is what we got to wear to take a nap. And then 2 weeks later, start drawing symbols on things, and that was just the beginning of it. And the thing I guess I don't talk about is my sense of wonder. I had been, up until that point, a very cynical type of atheist, And I say cynical because, like, even other atheists, they have this, like, magical fucking thinking and this fucking group think and not recognize logic. So, I mean, it's like the world was flat, and then all of a sudden there's new dimensions to it. Ray experiences wonder. I remember once I was walking along, and I picked up this green stick, and when I waved it through the air, the arc that it went through, someone's walking out there, the arc that it went through, snow fell from it, and it's like, how do you get some cynical fucking atheist to go along with some bullshit? Give him a sense of wonder about things for the first time in a long time. And, that's part of what makes this 8 years, like, frustrating. Because, well, I mean, let's start with the God math. I used to call it my quantum entanglement project because I came at things from a very scientific way of thinking, and all of a sudden I am drawing these symbols on things, and I had an apartment just full of various objects of various things with specific and special histories. There was the violin, the giant knife, a pyramid made of crystal, a magnifying glass with a brass ring and a wood handle and its own wood stand, just to name a few of a great many unique objects. And I'd have my symbols, and I'd be putting the things next to other things, but that's not the thing about it. I'd be doing it so fast and with such clear intention and precision, and normally when I'm doing that, I know what I'm doing, but here I'm just like looking at myself like, what am I doing? And it's hard to describe. It's like I almost, but not quite, understand what I'm doing here. Like, I understand that it's using the principle that quantum entanglement is derived from, which is why I called it my quantum entanglement project. Obviously, I'm not creating particle pairs, but that shit is just the observable effect of the larger principle that I was manipulating. And just a sense of wonder, like, wow, I've never done this before, never been much of an artist. Do things like drawing pentagrams, like draw a perfect circle. It's like, wow, great artistic ability that I never knew I had or can do by myself. Like, if I tried to draw a perfect circle just like right now, it'd be fucking horrible. Draw a perfect circle, make a pentagram on a wood panel I found at a certain place, put it in an apartment building after swapping some things around in the various sections which have their own symbols. And the thing is, when I would do these, I called it my quantum entanglement project also because it would create changes in reality. Like, I'd walk down the street and the stores would be different than, like, I'd walk down this section of street between my house and Walmart all the time. But it was never different, and then suddenly things are different. There's this McDonald's I'd been to a bunch of times. I went in there, and all of a sudden one day it was retro. Like, the style had gone back like 20 years, and I'm like, okay, how's that work? A sense of wonder. And the thing is, like, when all of a sudden a whole new reality opens up and you experience wonder, getting dropped back into like a tedious ordinary reality is that much more annoying. Especially because, like, I've slowly been purified of any of the sins that I had, so there's less to do, even. I don't know. I better just go ahead and take that nap.